Hey, friends, just pouring a little tea. Not what I said yesterday. It's always tea. Always tea. Tea with GrannyDee. Hey, Jaxie, my love. Look what I've got on. It's my Jaxie hug. Hey, Mary Webb. I will always be Granny Awa to you, won't I? Hey, Miguel. Yeah, you were first, Jaxie. What's in your cup, people? I just poured my tea, not wine. I mistakenly said that. Hey, Elisa. And there's Dana. Dana, I got that Cash App like you told me. I've been putting it in all my description boxes. So it's there. It's not in this one yet, but it will be. Hey, Miss Left is Right, Sandy. Good afternoon, glorious GrannyDee, my treasure. Woo! Thank you, Sandy. You're my treasure. Hey, Miss Christy, hook me up. Hello, she says. Jaxie says water. She be so dehydrated. Get that water in, girlfriend. Yeah, we got a good crowd already. And Freaky, yay! Freaky and Miguel is up in the house. And Elisa, Miss Llama Unraveled, and all you guys and gals. Jeanette Maxwell, hey. Mary's having diet root beer. Hey, Miss Dina. There's my Pat Dancer. Hey, sweetheart. I finished that crazy story today, so I'll try to pick a better one for for starting tomorrow. Hey, Trisha. Hugs and kisses to you, sweetheart. And there's my sissy. Cheers and tables to all you lovely people. There's Butta Joe. Butta Joe up in the house. Loud, loud, loud. Granny with the cheese. He's out of milk and cheese. Need to borrow a cow until you get your food stamps. I hear ya. Hey, Zach. Mukbangs and more. And there's Madonna. Hey, buddy, centerfold yarn lover. I was shocked that I was in that Lion brand. Madonna was in it. She got more airtime than I did. She got to say a whole sentence. I just got to say, I'm from North Carolina. Did y'all see that? Lion. It was a Lion brand for the I Love Yarn Day. And I reckon I knew about it, but I forgot. Hey, Jill. Good to see you. Yeah, yes, you did. Hey, sweet Tammy Cook. Oh, you just popping in. You'll be looking at the replay. Okay, sweetie. Thanks for coming and saying hi. Appreciate it. Hey, Kane. And there's Crochet Nana. Hey, hey, hey. There's my Coco. Cocktails and crochet with Coco. And Linda Quilty. Finer than frog hair. Split 3 ways. Dina said, I need someone, I need someone taking, you need someone to write down the prayers for you. Can somebody volunteer? Your phone's been buffering most of the day. Hey, Linnea. Yes, 2 lives in a row. What? Hey, Wanda. Wanda Wyatt. Let's see, Jeanette Maxwell, I think I got you. I'm looking down, see if I get everybody howdy. Hey, there's a fish. Fish in a pond. Howdy, 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 howdy. Oh, Dana's got juice in her cup. I got my mixed tea. It's my mixed drink. Just tea, just tea. But it's very good. Dana's still working on trivets. Yes, what's in your cup and what you working on. I still have Madonna's Happy wrap here, and also Tracy's scarf. I've been sitting in this chair trying to do a little more on this. And I think I've been showing y'all the back side. I'm not sure. This is the front side. Maybe I did show you the right one, but look, it's really smooth on this side. It's the stockinette side, and I've just really got to block this thing because it's got the border, the garter border on each side, but it just wants to. Hey, Joyce. Yeah, happy, Madonna. I said Madonna's going to be wore out with happy stuff by the time I ever get this to her. Hey, Miss Karen Yarn Addict. And got Joyce. I think I said Miss Joyce, and probably missed some other people while I was getting that out. Joyce is having cold coffee and working on work. She must still be at work. Yeah, not wine today. I sure did. I said it just big as everything. But I'm glad. Like I said yesterday, when I say something and y'all know I'm saying the wrong thing, tell me about it. Look at this. This is Hillbilly Witch. I think I'm going to be Hillbilly Witch today. This looks like that guy on. Y'all know that song? And I'm going to get it for copyright. F Troop. Yeah, Madonna's got it. F Troop. That was a good one, I think. Hey, y'all, I did it. I am cableless. I just have internet, but I have YouTube TV for a couple of weeks. I'm going to try it out and see if I like it or if I can do just as good with other stuff that's free. Hey, Terry Mayers. I don't believe I told you howdy do. Joyce says she's lurking while she's working. Lurking and working. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I think you said you were doing real work, right? Your day job. Do y'all like doing this Halloween trivia stuff, or would you rather just talk about whatever? Because that's all I have on the program. Yep, your day job, Joyce says, because she's 3 hours earlier. Hey, HD. Quilty, you like it? Okay, I don't want to bore y'all today. I just thought it would be something kind of fun. And y'all know I'm Christian, but I still celebrate Halloween. To me is just something for fun. Does not mean I'm into devil worshiping and any of that kind of crazy stuff. Linnea says, on internet only here. We watch YouTube, Netflix. Yeah, I got Netflix because my daughter's got it, really, and her boyfriend. Yeah, and I got Amazon Prime, and but I can't cast my Prime for some reason. Maybe they don't cast it, but I could still watch it on the thing. What was my favorite Halloween costume I ever did I never really made, well, I probably did make one up, but not as far as knitting or crochet anything. I can't think. Y'all, hey, Brenda, the newbie crocheter. What is it? That's a good question to ask everybody. You cast from the PC to the TV. I can do that with the YouTube thing and with most things, but I can't do it with Prime. Does it work with Prime? Hey, Michelle Sleeper. What was y'all's favorite Halloween costume as a kid or even as an adult? Y'all remember Toxic Shock back in the, when was that, 80s, that you got from wearing tampons. Sorry, gentlemen. Teresa says a witch. This is my most favorite witch hat. I just love this hat. And I'm wearing it goofy today, but just because I can. I went to a Halloween party one time and I wore a sanitary belt. Remember those things? And I had tampons as earrings, and I had a big banner that said something about toxic shock. It was something stupid like that. Pat Dancer went as a slice of watermelon. That's cute. Sissy Teresa said a witch. I said that. Coco says she dressed up as either Morticia or a vampire. Jeanette said you went as a pregnant black cat, only costume you could wear when you were pregnant. Oh, I see. Like the Walmart mask that they hand out. Oh, I missed what Jill said. Let's see if she said something else back here that I missed. Hey to everybody. You were asking what's in your cup, what you working on. And I believe it was Sandy that asked me what was my favorite Halloween costume. And I just told you about one that was crazy. Linnea said she dyed her wedding dress black and bought a long black wig. You were Elvira. That sounds cool. And Sandy said she sewed a caveman costume from fake fur, rolled it in Crisco, and then gravel, and had the most horrendous fake teeth and rubbed carbon paper all over your skin. Oh my gosh. And what did your husband do? Mary Webb was once a giant Hershey kiss. Karen's telling everybody, hey. Crochet Nana said, I'm losing y'all here. Trying to control this thing and it ain't wanting to be controlled. Crotchety went to a play on words Halloween party once. That sounds cool. Oh, they look like sanitary napkins. Yeah. I remember my brother helping put up the groceries one time, and he saw the thing on the side of the sanitary napkins that said sanitary napkins. He said, hey, Mom, I put this in the kitchen? He had no clue. And he was old enough to have a clue. Jackson says, mine, she blacked her eye with makeup and painted a capital P on a white t-shirt. Huh. Black Eye P. There we go. Oh, how cute. Hey, Kimber Ann, you made it. Yay. We're saying what Halloween costume was a favorite. Thank you, Sandy, for that idea. That's a good one. Crochet Nana, a.k.a. Michelle, I dressed as Cloudy with a chance of rain and had a cloud hat and a squirt bottle for the rain. That's cute. Oh, you said the masks they hand out at Walmart, they look like something you wore in the 60s for Aunt Flo. You called it Aunt Flo. Oh, my goodness. Pat Dancer's working on set a C to C triangle to square pattern. Hey, Laura Lee. And hey, Crochet Witch. How about that? We got a witch up in here besides me and my crazy. I'm wearing Crystal's beautiful hat tutorial that I made. I used her tutorial to make this, and I'm wearing it like F Troop. Is it Colonel Agarn? Crotchety wore her scuba mask and snorkel and had the letter C on her shirt. The C was split in half and it was red. Who was I? I guess you were the guy that we were talking about the other day that got killed, the crocodile hunter. And Wanda's listening while driving. Am I right, Crotchety? Steve Irwin, is that his name? Y'all just told me. Hey, Crochet Kay's Crochet Haven. Teresa said she's crocheting an every which way blanket. She just got done with her witch hat that looks like, I think it looks cute. Just the very top of it I thought looked like candy corn. Pat Dancer went as Pocahontas and made the costume with felt. Terry Mayers went as an old lady when she was in high school, and it was too good. Nobody recognized me, and one person even thought I was my friend's grandma. Laura Lee said, dividing the Red Sea. Oh, I'm not right. Is it dividing the Red Sea? Crotchety, will you help me write down the prayers today? Dina's here, but she's not going to be able. She says her phone's acting crazy. And we need to do prayers before we do the Halloween game, if y'all want to do the Halloween game. Laura Lee says Moses parting the Red Sea. But she wouldn't have a scuba thing. Left is right says, I'll have to tell you, wait a minute, have to tell you a different costume in Zoom. I don't want to get, must be something good. Okay, Sandy, I'll remind you about that. I won't forget that. Oh, okay, let's talk about prayers for a minute. Crotchety's getting paper. Okay. Yes, please. The trivia, Pat says. Hey, Whispers in the Wind. Thank you. It's from Crystal from Bag a Day. Her witch hat pattern. It looks cute if I formed the brim right, but it kindly gets in my eyes when I'm looking at the chat. So that's why I did this. So if y'all know of some prayers, let us know. And Mary Ann Crotchety will write it down, but I'll just go with what we usually have. And my sissy reminded me today. She hit in live. Am I still here? Hello. I'm still here. Hey, Noni May. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, Kelly. Crochet Ma for life. Mind if I add my feet and tummy to the prayers? No, we don't mind, Jeanette. So, Marianne, if you would add Jeanette Maxwell for her feet and her tummy. She's having trouble with both of those. Okay, my sissy reminded me that, thank you. I'm glad I'm still here. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Becky. Thank you for letting those old ads run. I know that aggravating us sin. Angel J Pray and Crochet had surgery today. And Sissy reminded me. Here she's put it again. And she messaged me a couple of times, Sissy. I don't know if you talked to her or not. But she said what they were going to do, they didn't end up doing it. But they still cut her back like 6 times, like 2, 2, and 2. She's got so much osteoporosis, this, that, and the other, with her backbone breaking down and bulging disc, and you name it, she's got it, on top of MS and a whole bunch of other stuff. Doesn't she have cerebral palsy? I may be wrong there. Hey, Dallas County Scratcher. She's got everything and then some. I cannot imagine the pain that poor woman is in. So please put Angel J Pray and Crochet at the top of your list and keep her there, because she's just, this is a long time thing. So she's got more surgery to come. But I know that one. Of course, Sweet Melissa makes and more, and she's got a whole bunch going on with her too. So we need to keep her at the top of the list also. Hey, Lily, my sweet. Linda, just a crochet sister, of course. My sister, Teresa Patton, and her family. Pat Dancer said Jennifer at Cinnamon Stitches damaged her hands while dyeing yarn. I saw that. Yes, whispers in the wind. Yes. She needed some others. They were going to cauterize some nerves, which they've done before in her back, but it was in such bad shape, I reckon they couldn't do it today. So that's put on hold. She's had that done a few times. And there's, lots of other stuff too. But Sweet Melissa's got a bunch going on too, so keep her up there. All these that I'm naming need to stay on the prayer list and stay up top. Yep. And Dago and family also have a lot going on. And Enid and her son, especially, some education stuff going on that's causing lots of stress. Laura Lee said Angel can really empathize. As I walk across the floor and break my back, the spine is just deteriorating. Okay, Teresa's saying Julie from Captain Stitches. Marianne, if you'll write her down. It's Pat Frazier's roommate, Debbie, for her eyes. She's losing sight. Love for the Lord to turn that around so she would get better instead of worse. And Pat Cray Hollis for her, for Pat herself, and also her roommate that had the stump that had a couple of surgeries before. I know, Jill, exactly. Count your blessings. Yeah. Kimber Ann says she always needs prayers and she's got a lung condition, so put Kimber Ann on there. Hey, Flower Tammy, how are you, darling? Karen says keep me in prayer. She has a bunch of tests coming up. Okay, sweet Karen. You getting it, crotchety? Miss Yarn Addict with Karen. She's got some tests coming up. And when I say Kimber Ann, that's Kim's Crochet and Knits. And Dana is probably, Dana, if you'll keep these in mind too for you and Joe, if y'all would pray for these folks also, that'd be great. Whispers in the Wind says she'll light some sage for, I guess, all these folks I'm naming in her prayers tonight. That would be great. Yeah, I can't imagine some of the pain these folks go through. I just cannot imagine. And Noni May, how are you feeling? Okay, Dane, I figured you were, but let's see, because I got Noni May on here for her to continue to recover. Dora Beth has a lot going on, and I think she's, the Yarny Zebra. She has to do those infusions every 3 weeks. I cannot imagine doing that myself at home, but she does it like a trooper. And I think she's in a lot of pain, and, she just doesn't say much. Hey, Yarny Cat Beth. I just saw you a while ago. Y'all remember that Yarny Cat Bibliophile has a live every Monday at 4 and set an alarm. So is there anybody else that y'all know of that I have left out? Was Joe not feeling good? Please pray for Joe, Dana said. He has tummy pain. Okay, put Butta Joe on there for his tummy. And put Beth on there, Yarny Cat Bibliophile, for her migraines. Thank you. And I just wanted to go ahead and do that at the beginning instead of the end, so I don't rush through them and forget folks. So if there's any more, or if anybody else comes in and says, y'all flag me down and let me know in case I'm not paying attention. You're welcome, sweetie Beth Beth says, hey to everybody. Noni says, I'm feeling good. Still haven't got back for her clean and clear COVID test, but other than that, she's doing great. Very good. Suzanne said she would appreciate some prayers. Her back is hurting so bad. That's Suzanne Wallen after 7 back surgeries. You know what? Oh, and Lily's cousin. I don't forget her when I pray, but I forget to add it to our prayers. Lily, have you got a report? How is your cousin doing? Hey, Judy. Which piece? Judy's here, y'all. And Kimber Ann said she used to get migraines so bad, but she doesn't get them much anymore. So she can empathize with Beth, Miss Yarny Cat. Great to see you all. We have 46. Need a few more thummies. I see 33. And if y'all would, if you think about it sometimes, and not just mine, but anybody's, if you miss a video or whatever, and if you can watch the replay, that's great. But if you don't have time and you can at least give us a thumbs up, that would be great. That helps us some kind of way, they say. Lily said no report yet on her cousin. Okay. But we will. What's her name again? Hate to just keep saying Lily's cousin. I know you've told her. Yes, Suzanne, that does sound rough with all those surgeries. Oh my gosh. I've heard my aunt went through, I don't know how many back surgeries. And even with the first one, I mean, she was like, never have back surgery if you just don't have to have it, because she was so much worse after she had it. It's okay, Dina. We got it. Just don't put thumbs in your nose, Freaky says. No, don't do that. Noni May says drinking lots of water and B12 injections all but cured her migraines until she got COVID, 3 days of bad headache. And Dina said, Suzanne, she got you on the prayer list. Hey, my stroke recovery, my body, my choice. You just finished your first blanket. Neato. Hey, Becca, busy fingers. It's okay. You're here. And Crotchy says, feels like a thumbs up my nose today. Oh, well, put yourself on the prayer list. We'll pray for Crotchety Clogger, who's our Mary Ann, that she would get well soon from her congestion. Yes, Noni May says, please pray for the state of Missouri and the whole country, the world, about this COVID. Amen to that. And for all the earthquakes, fires, hurricanes, tornadoes, any of that. You're a rookie at knitting, but made it. So pleased with the result. That's okay. It just takes practice. Your son, Colin, had 2 24-inch titanium rods in his back. He had kyphosis. I probably murdered that. A 98-degree curve. He grew too fast going through puberty. Hey, Debbie Graber. It's all right. You're here. Jill says she's a Missouri girl too. All right. Let's see. We were on number 25 of the little Halloween questions. What was the most popular Halloween candy in 2004? 2 full moons in October. Last one on Halloween, says Whispers in the Wind. How neat. Yeah, Missouri's numbers are so high. Pray for everything. Amen. You bringing granddaughter to music lessons? Okay. Here are the choices. Snickers, candy corn, M&M's, or Tootsie Rolls. No peeps. These are your 4 choices. Snickers, candy corn, M&Ms, and Tootsie Rolls. And remember, this was for 2004. Hey, Julie's Crochet and Create. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? I see some of everything. I know I'm not a peep person. Don't like them peeps. Okay, crotchety. Kim Brand says M&M's. Judy says M&M's. I've missed lots of people, but I'm watching. You don't like Tootsie Rolls, Jill? I like the chocolate Tootsie Rolls, but I also like those other flavors. They're basically like Starburst or something. But I like to eat the chocolate ones with a fruity one. Kind of mix it together. Oh, that's so good. All right. Well, I'm going to pick Quilty. She says candy corn. And she's right. Anybody who said candy corn. It says, according to the Extreme Chocolate Annual Halloween Candy Survey, did you know there was such a thing? And your teeth get welded shut. It said the most popular Halloween candy in 2004 was candy corn. In previous years, Snickers held the #1 spot. I love a Snickers. I do love a Snickers. Hook me up, Christy says, wasn't that the year the Tootsie Roll song was popular? Might have been. Might have been. Heck, I can't remember. Hey, Ginger, it's okay. At least you're here now and your ma's not here. Miss Kitty's not here, but I'm glad you got here. And I'm sorry I missed you this morning. I slept till 8:20, which is crazy late for me. Crazy late. Okay. What was the most popular Halloween costume in that same year, 2004? Here are your choices. Vampire, George W. Bush, Spider-Man, or a witch? Julie said, I win. Yeah, Crochet Witch. That's neat. I see some witches, some Spider-Mans. Hey, Gia. Becky Bramlett says Bush. I'm just going to pick somebody to go with in a minute. Becca Busy Fingers thinks it's got to be a witch. Pat Dancer says Spider-Man. Gia, did you hear the question? What was the most popular Halloween costume in 2004? Vampire, George W. Bush, Spider-Man, or a witch? And I'm going to go with Ginger. She says George W. Bush. Let's see if we get a ding, ding, ding or a brr. Yes, Becca, I did make it. It looks better if I do the brim down. But I can see chat better with it up like a hillbilly. It's Crystal's tutorial. It was easy, easy, easy. I want to make Junie May a teeny tiny one, my little baby. Let's see. Who did I say I was going with? Bush. Okay, here we go. Nope, wasn't Bush. So I'm going to go with Kimber Ann, says Spider-Man. Okay, all you Spider-Man people got it right. It says, according to the National Retail Federation's Halloween Consumer Intentions and Action Survey, phew, what a mouthful. It says in 2004, Spider-Man, there were 2.15 million children dressing up as their favorite superhero, Spider-Man. Noni May said she went to a Halloween party in 2004 dressed up like Dolly Parton and won first place. That's cool. Oh, 2005. I'm just amazed you can remember. It said other popular costumes included princesses, 1.8 million kids, witches 1.3 million, and vampires 899,000. Okay, how much does the world's biggest pumpkin weigh? In other words, I guess it made it into the Guinness Book of World Records. Who doesn't know what a Tootsie Roll is? Laura Lee's explaining it. Yeah, it's like chewy chocolate. Jill said, Noni, did your stuff. Okay, here are your choices. 247 pounds, 682 pounds, 1,385 pounds, or two, did I say one? 1,385. And the last one's 2,096. Freaky says a Tootsie Roll looks like a lump of crap when you see it on the ground. Have any of you ever seen those? My friend used to make them kitty litter cakes. They put, how did she do that? She crumbled up something that looked like cat litter. And then she had Tootsie Rolls and she'd let them get soft and, do it around like a little cat poopy. It was something. It was good, but it looked like what it was supposed to. Jeanette Maxwell says the last one, 2,096. Okay, I'm going to go with her. And Crochet Witch says the same. Yarn Geeks is, yeah. Yes, it was the big one, 2,096 pounds. And yes, it was in, let's see, the world record for the heaviest pumpkin is currently held by a gigantic gourd. Of course, pumpkins in the gourd family. Sounds yummy and gross. Yeah. Gross. Not happening, Amanda. Joe would say, I'm full. Hey, Pat Gray Hollis. We just mentioned you for the prayers a while ago, you and your roommate. So it weighed a whopping 2,096 pounds, as much as a small car. It says Benny, Beni, Meyer, I guess, Meier, the Swiss gardener who grew the massive fruit, had to use a special vehicle to transport it. The world record was previously held by a California couple, Tim and Susan Matheson. Wow, can you imagine how big that would have been? Yeah, Marianne, if you don't mind, that would be great. Yarn Geek said, your daughter's doggy would eat the kitty poo out of the litter box, and we called it Nerds on a Rope. Oh, God. Jill, that's funny too. Okay. How many pounds of candy did the average American consume in 2002? 6 pounds, 48 pounds, 24 pounds, 12 pounds. Hey, Kelly. I'm so sorry I hadn't made it to one of your lives in a while. I'm going to have to set an alarm to wake my tired A up. Because that's what happens. I fall asleep. The question was, how many pounds of candy did the average American consume? So like one person, the average in 2002. It's 6 pounds, 48 pounds, 24 pounds, or 12 pounds. And I guess it was for the whole year. Had to step away, Becca. Okay. Noni May said, I don't know about the average American, but... Okay, let's see. Who have I not gone with? Oh, it was short. You had an upset stomach. I'm sorry, Miss Kelly. I hope you're feeling better. I'm going to go with Flower Tammy and a bunch of you that are saying 12. Nope. Okay, let's see. Becca Busyfinger says 6. Nope. Okay, so we got 48 pounds and 24 pounds. Jill said the weight of Noni's tatas. Freaky says 48. So we know what it is by process of elimination. Karen Yarn Addict says 24. It's got to be. We picked everything else. Yay, Karen. The average American consumed 24 pounds of candy in 2002. It's believed that the largest portion is consumed by kids on and during the days immediately following Halloween, cause guess what? They have it. Hey, Helen Pitcock. How are you? We got 57 here. 45 thumbs. We need a few more to catch up. Okay, how many witches were burned at the stake in the Salem witch trials? 12, 33, 0, or 20? That is a lot of candy, Becky, right? You having some candy right now, Noni May? I got a little bit in there. I got some peanut butter M&Ms. I see Pat Dancer and Freaky say 0, and Yarn Geek says 0, and Flower Tammy says 0. So I'm going to go with 0 this time. Right. It says none of the witches, in quotations, put to death in the Salem witch trials were burned at the stake. All those executed were hanged, but one, Giles Corey, who was pressed to death. Ew. Pat says, good news, biopsies were benign. Woo! Yay, Pat. I'm so glad. Hey, Deborah Lowe Alexander. Your first time. Well, we're so proud to have you. And hope you'll join the Squirrel Squad, which just means subscribe, and you'll come back. I'm on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5 Eastern, Saturday and Sunday at 3, 2 hours earlier. I know, Laura Lee, right? What a relief. Okay, let's see. What's the next one? What was the first individually wrapped penny candy in America? Was it Laffy Taffy, Mary Jane's, Tootsie Rolls, or Smarties? Now think, this is the first wrapped penny candy in the U.S. Laffy Taffy, Mary Jane's, Tootsie Rolls, or Smarties? I know, Pat, it does worry you, don't it? Yeah. Thank you for subscribing. That means you're in the Squirrel Squad, Deborah. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. Noni May says, and Jeanette says, and Crochet Nana says, Mary Jane. So does Becky and Linda Quilty. So let's go with Mary Jane's. No, not Mary Jane's. Okay. What else we got? You don't like Tootsie Rolls, Jill. Let me see your Tootsie Roll. Teresa says, hey, Deborah, welcome to the Squirrel House, the Nut House. I don't usually wear my witch hat like I'm wearing it. It's usually all stylish, but I can see the chat mo better like this. Okay, now I'm seeing a bunch of Tootsie Rolls. So, yes, Tootsie Rolls invented by Leo Hirschfield in 1907 was the first penny candy to be individually wrapped in America. Okay, the next one. Where did the inventor of the Ouija, or however you say it, we always said Ouija, board get the name? How did it get its name? His mother's maiden name, from the Egyptian Book of the Dead, from talking to the board, or from a dream? You're not a fan either, Kim, of Tootsie Rolls? Laura Lee says, now, Deborah, you're just squirrely like the rest of us. Chrissy said, told y'all. Dana says she loves her Tootsie Rolls. Freaky says, Book of the Dead. Kimber says, dream. Becca says, dream. Sherry, hey, Sherry. I don't think I said hey to you. Good to have you. Quilty says, a dream. You knew, Becky, it had to be Tootsie or Mary. Yeah, I was thinking those would be the oldest one. And Crochet Witch says, I think it was talking to the board. Hubby came back for lunch. And Ginger says, bored. And Dina said, Pat, that's great news. Yes, it is. Okay, I'm going to go with from talking to the board. And you got it if you said that. According to Charles Kennard, one of the original manufacturers of the Ouija board, or Ouija, William Fuld, F-U-L-D, who is credited with naming the device, or board, learned the name Ouija from using the board. Years later, the fella Fuld would change his story, claiming it was merely a combination of, and that's what I thought, that it was a combination of the French and German words for yes. So he changed his story, so they were kind of two answers for that. What does the word Halloween mean? Plentiful harvest, holy night, Day of the Dead, or darker half? Think about the day after it, maybe, if I even am thinking of the right answer. Yeah, I'm scared of Ouija boards now. After The Exorcist and all that, they don't come in the house. Can I read it again? What does the word Halloween mean? Plentiful harvest, holy night, Day of the Dead, or darker half? Pat says Day of the Dead, which would be C. And Kim Rand said they say Halloween is the devil's night too, but they still celebrate. I think it's all super. I just think it's for fun. That's how I think of it. Yeah, what does Halloween mean? And think about the day after it. Do you know what the day after it's called? Let's see. I see darker half and Day of the Dead. Yeah, All Hallows Eve, but that's not a choice here. You have a couple of them, Sherry? I think it's, it's just kind of, is Cindy Hart's in here? Hey, Cindy. There you are. I'm glad you liked your present I sent you and that you finally opened it up. I don't know how you can stand it. When I get something in the mail, I'm tearing into it just like a youngin'. Okay, yeah, you got in here. I'm so glad that you came and that you opened it up. And, I really like you if I give you my knit crate yarn. I'm glad you like the other ones too. Golly, I saw darker half. I'll go with darker half. Several people said that. Hey, Veronica, I enjoyed your live last night. Oh, it's not darker half. So, shall we try Day of the Dead? Here's Day of the Dead. No, So it's either plentiful harvest or holy night. What do you think? You still hadn't opened your Sashka bracelet, Dana. Oh my goodness gracious. Freaky says harvest then. I'm going to go with Kay's Crochets. Kay's Crochet Haven. She says holy night. And so does Jill. Yeah, I enjoyed seeing you, Veronica. Cute thing, you. Would you believe it? Halloween means holy night. Cindy Hart, we will miss you in Zoom. Jennifer is in here, and Mad Mimi is going to corrupt her, Mama Swift says. And give me the stick. Gina says Halloween is her son's birthday. You call him your little trick and treat. Gotcha. Hey, Jeannie's Crochet Creations. Barbara Batzer. I know, Otis Campbell. I did it so I can see the chat better. I thought it looked like an oxymoron. Yeah, I thought it looked like that dude on F Troop. It says it means hallowed evening or holy night, and you know the day after it is All Saints Day. So, what Christian? Oh shoot! I just said it. The next one is, I'll say it anyway. Everybody ought to get this right if you were just listening. What Christian holiday does Halloween immediately precede? Epiphany, All Saints Day, Festival of Fools, or Lent? Hey, Jeannie, glad you're here. Glad you're all. Hope I said howdy to everybody. Yeah, the day after Halloween is All Saints Day. And that's what it is. Okay, it was you want to hear the little ding? For All Saints Day. It says All Saints Day, also known as All Hallows Day of All the Saints, Solemnity of All Saints, or Feast of All Saints, is a festival celebrated on November 1st by the Latin Church of the Roman Catholic Church and some other Western Christian traditions known the Sunday, first Sunday after Pentecost, and Eastern Catholicism and Eastern Orthodoxy in honor of all the saints known and unknown. Okay, when did the word vampire first appear in English? 1897? Okay, Freaky, thanks for coming. I know I love the little ding, ding, ding. So when did the word vampire first appear in English? 1897, 1645, 1588, or 1734? Becca says 1645. What say y'all? 1734 says Dana. 1588 says Kay. Deborah says 1744 or 34. Pat Dancer says 1645. Thank you, Mama Swift. Hey, we got more thumbs than we got people now. So we did all right, but we might have had more. 1888, I had 1897. It's hard to remember what I said, isn't it? Okay, I will go with somebody. Pat Dancer says 1645. Let's see what that says. Okay, Linda Quilty says 17. It's 1734, and that's what Julie says too. So let's do that one. Yep, 1734. Hey, Dora Beth. We just prayed for you, or mentioned you to pray for you, and this will be the last one. So, Crotchety, if you want to go ahead and put the people up that we mentioned to keep in your prayers, or for everybody to keep in their prayers. Says the Oxford English Dictionary dates the first appearance of the English word vampire as vampire, or maybe they said it vampire, but it's Vampyre from 1734 in a travelogue titled Travels of Three English Gentlemen. Hey, Denny! Good to see you too, sweetheart. You are beyond tickled, Christy says. She's putting a purple cow in her package to thank somebody. I missed who her is. But she does the prettiest work. Hug, Sharon. Does anybody know who's coming on live after me on a Monday? Cindy says, what you making, Jen? Okay, here's who we're praying for. Jeanette Maxwell for feet and tummy. Angel J pray and crochet for pain, and she had a surgery today and more surgeries come. Sweet Melissa's got a lot going on. Linda, just a crochet sister, does. Sweet Tea and family. Digo and family. Enid and son. Oh, Seta bought a bunch of your 9x11 colorful cotton drawstring bags. How cool is that? Congrats, Christy. Jennifer says she's working on the witch hat like this. From Bagged. I love it because you can just style it any old way. Hey, Jumping Frog Dream Creations, honey. Here's Crystal with the K. Sharon saying hey to a bunch of people. Karen, Denny, Teresa, Marianne, Mama Swift, Cindy. She says hey to everybody. Oh, and Crotchety says Pat Frazier's roommate, her eyesight to get better. And Pat Cray Hollis for her and her roommate. Kimber Ann with Kim's Crochet and Knits. For her lungs and whatever else she needs. Laura Lee. Oops, I'm missing it. For her back and spine, and Dora Beth for what those infusions she has to do, and whatever else. And Butta Joe with tummy pain. And Teresa said, Marianne, you did great considering you weren't feeling well. And Crystal with a K from Jumping Frog Dream. And I saw you were live, Crystal, but I was getting ready to do my live, so I didn't want to just come in and say hey and then turn around and go back. So hopefully I'll catch your next one. Yes, that's awesome. What an honor for Christy. Yes. Oh, Karen's going to be live at 6:30. So in about 30 minutes, you got a break. Everybody's got a break to eat. You want to put your link up? Oh, Julie kept in stitches. These are still prayers. For Beth from Yarny Cat Bibliophile for migraines. Susan Wallen for back pain. Lily's cousin that was in an accident. Crochet Witch, I used neon stripes in good old Red Heart Super Saver. 2 skeins. I used, 2 strands, which if you go to Bag a Day and follow her tutorial for this, she tells you to use 2 strands. She just did black, but I wanted to be a colorful witch. They also have black light that would have been cool. And Teresa, what did you use? Just different yarns, didn't you? Yours was like a scrap thing. Joyce says, I'll pray. Oh, I missed it. Where'd you go, Joyce? I'm losing folks jumping around on here. Doggone. Joyce said something. Yeah, Cindy had a new video on earlier that I caught. Well, daggone. What did she say? Thank you, Crystal. Oh, Joyce says, I'll pray for all in the community. Yes, got to go for now. Take care. And we also said for the whole world, for this COVID thing. Sharon says, hey, Cindy, please come to Zoom when you can. We miss you, dear. Okay. And Teresa said, thanks, Cindy. I think she's going to look for it. GrannyDee, I'm not a witch. Well, it's just for fun. Who is Zooming? Denny, Sharon, but Karen, a yarn addict with Karen's coming on live at 6:30. Hey, Lisa. Hey there, sweetheart. We just saying goodbye. But Karen, a yarn addict with Karen, Lisa, she's going to be on in 30 minutes, okay? And Sharon's reminding folks that she still got her Zoom room open 24/7. Jeannie's asking, did JoJo from Joe's Web get out of the hospital yet? And I'm pretty sure she did. Is that right, y'all? And Jaxie, I just love my hugs. And for anybody who's made and sent me a shawl, I wear them all. Wear them all. If you sent yarn, whatever you've sent, I love it. Cindy says, good evening and love to all. Love to you too. Love to you all. And be sweet. Don't be ugly. And I'll be back on Wednesday. There's Karen's link. Don't forget, she's going to be on in 30 minutes. 30 minutes. 6:30 Eastern. Yes, Denny. God bless you all. God bless us all. Love you bunches. See you next time. Boop, bitty, boop, boop, boop. Thank you, Crotchety, for helping with the prayers today. Appreciate it. Boop, 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 boop. I forgot to do